Well, good morning. It is Sunday, October 26th, maybe 7:30 in the morning, I'm not sure. I left Elizabeth City just after 6:30 and am making my way under sail. I've got the main up full and the Genoa out full, just under 10 knots of breeze just behind the beam. Currently making 5.5 knots down the middle of the Pasquotank River with the intention of crossing the Albermarle Sound today and heading down the Alligator River. Cold, overcast. I am ready for warm and sunny. The good news is I'm well ahead of my schedule, my imaginary schedule. I had always kind of said that I would hang around in the Chesapeake until around November 1st and then start making my way south. But, you know, I could realistically be in Beaufort, North Carolina by Friday if the weather cooperates. So I'm way ahead of schedule, which is great, and I'm having a terrific time. I think that's all for now. Cheers. Good morning again. It's 9:15 now. We've just exited the Pasquotank River and are into the Albermarle or Albermarle, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, sound. No change. Sun's a little higher up there. You can see it behind the clouds, but mostly overcast, still cool. We've got about probably 12 to 14 knots behind us, almost behind us, deep off our quarter. So this is about as deep as I can go. Sails are a long way out, just trying to keep the boat moving. We're doing okay, somewhere between 5 and 5.5 most of the time, up to 6 in the puffs. And again, the challenge this morning is dodging crab pots. Nothing better on a cool morning than a fried ham, egg, and cheese on sourdough while underway, crossing the Albermarle Sound. Life is good. Yummy sandwiches motivate me. So instead of jibing, sailing, with the wind 150 degrees behind me and not being able to sail my desired course, I decided that after my breakfast I would try and do a little wing and wing sailing. So wing and wing, you can see up there the little arrow way up at the top of the mast is pointing dead behind me. Wing and wing means I've got one sail on this side, that's the Genoa, and the main sail on the other. Now, to do this safely, one should, and efficiently, one should use a preventer on the boom so that you don't get an accidental jibe, and one should put the spinnaker pole up on the Genoa to hold it out so that it doesn't move around quite as much. It's holding steady right now, but a minute ago it was flogging a little. I'm lazy and did neither of those things, just hoping that I'm trusting the autopilot to keep me mostly dead downwind. The sea state's not very big, so we can do this for probably a half an hour pretty safely before the waves start to build enough that I need to be concerned about it. And this will get me below my desired course, which means in a half an hour or so I should be able to jibe the boom back to the other side and then reach up to where I want to go at the mouth of the Alligator River. So perfect. Beautiful sailing conditions on the Albermarle. This can be apparently a treacherous stretch of water, but today it's treating me very, very gently, which I appreciate. Okay, it's about 2 o'clock, I think, on Sunday, 26th of October, and it's turned into an absolutely stunning afternoon. Just in the last maybe half an hour, what was overcast has become blue skies and bright sun. I sailed all the way across Albermarle Sound, which was terrific, and then sailed a good chunk, motor sailed a good chunk of the way down the Alligator River from the Sound to the swing bridge. And then from the swing bridge down, I sailed again with just the head sail. Like, it was blowing 18 for quite a while. And now I'm just motor sailing at the very base of the Alligator River. We got about 5 miles to go to get to the anchorage. There's a cadre of boats all going to the same place, I think. So hopefully there's room for me by the time I get there. Beautiful day. Happy Monday morning. It's about 8:30, I think, maybe 8:40 on Monday, October 27th, and I am in the Alligator River, Pungo River Canal, which obviously is a canal that connects those two rivers. Probably the closest major town or small city that you're aware of would be Belhaven, North Carolina. So I think I'm 20 miles or 30 miles from Belhaven, North Carolina. The goal today is to get through this canal and another maybe 5 miles to a marina called Dowry Creek Marina. I have not made a reservation, and I'm starting to think that might have been a mistake. There's 10 boats in a 2-mile stretch here, and they all have reservations at Dowry Creek. There's a pretty big weather system. That's, aside from Melissa, that's in the Caribbean, there's a pretty big weather system on the East Coast, and it's supposed to bring 35 knot winds. So I think everybody's looking to get tied up somewhere and sheltered. And Pungo Creek, or Dowry Creek, sorry, is a great place. So if that doesn't work out, there's a couple other options for me near Belhaven, either anchoring in a creek or smaller marinas. So anyway, beautiful canal here. It's quite wide, plenty deep, 15 feet, all up and down it. It's it's a little bit more North Carolina-y scenery with grasslands and trees with no leaves. And apparently there are alligators here. So I'll be staying in the boat. Spent last night in an anchorage. It never stopped blowing, which is crazy. So I didn't get a lot of sleep, but hopefully today I'll be tied up in a marina and spend the next 2 or 3 days waiting out this unpleasant weather. Okay, it's 8:40 on Monday morning, and I just thought you might like to experience with me the feeling of having a 52, 53 foot tall mast and going under a 60-foot bridge. So, here we go. Bang! Oh, just kidding. Doesn't look like there's a lot of room there, does it? So it's Tuesday morning, late Tuesday morning, but just wanted to, finalize this sort of video. After coming through the Alligator Pungo Canal to the Pungo River, I'm now at Dowry Creek Marina, and you can see the weather here is very unsettled. I left the boat to come up to the office here, and it's the anemometer was showing 30 knots of wind, and that was not a particular gust. So we're getting quite a bit of breeze. It's very gray and gloomy and rainy. Happy to be tied up. I'm going to try and do some sewing today and some online stuff. Otherwise, just read and nap, pancakes and bacon for breakfast, buy a cup of coffee. Lots of weather. You can see boats are heeled over.